Alrighty, y'all. What's up? Welcome back to the show. We're looking at some emergency vehicle videos again, and we're expanding now. All right. We've looked at some major players, like emergency vehicles from France, from Italy, from Austria, and so on. Right. We're trying to expand out. It's always interesting seeing the variety, the different liveries, the colors. The siren sounds is a big one. Reflective colors and uses like that. Like the UK emergency vehicles one was very interesting, right? Tons of variety in cars, like the model of the car and truck, different vehicles that were used. And of course, lots of different colors and reflective high-vis, designs and stuff. Anyway, yeah, it's just really, it's something I nerd out on. I think it's really fun. I'm trying to get to so many more requests because people have requests from so many different countries. So I appreciate you being patient. Let me try and roll out some more. This is from a channel called Hartza, okay? This is a nice long video. It looks like action-packed, so please use the link in the description to watch this whole thing uninterrupted. As I'm only going to be viewing a couple clips, and definitely check out their channel. And yes, what country are we in? Finland. Finland is here, and this is going to be awesome because I have not seen basically any emergency vehicle coverage from there, and I'm really excited, so here we go. Look at the nice camera work. We're way zoomed in. Look at the hills. Big downhill. You see that? Looks like it's cold out, so maybe it's winter time or so. Interesting siren cadence. See? That's why it's so fascinating. They're all different. Interesting. It's kind of like a more drawn out like US style siren that you could hear in certain places here, but just slightly different, and all blues with a lighting setup. Wow, very interesting. White vehicle with highlighter yellow or green, whatever you want to call that. I call it highlighter yellow. And it looked to be like a darker royal blue. Seems to be the most common throughout different parts of Europe. Of course, not all of them are like that, but all blues is popular for sure. And it looks good, especially at night. Like, look at this night shot. Wonder if that was a taxi in the foreground. It looked like it had a some sort of illuminated sign on the roof. Look at that light pattern. So no sirens running on this one. Looks like it's running like code 2, would you say? Just lights. Cool setup though. Whoa. Look at this bright orange Mercedes. That is presumably an ambulance. You see the Red Cross logo here. Yeah, that's definitely got to be an ambulance. Cool livery on that. Really bright highlighter orange, or high vis orange. And that's totally a weird, not weird, just different sound of that siren, right? Now that one's not like the US one, in my opinion. Very loud. Oh, we have a highway shot here. Nice. Ooh, what do we got here? Perhaps a fire truck of some sort? Oh, it's a Scania. Yeah, all right. Hell yeah. That was a weird siren. Okay, Finland. Finland is coming in really fascinating so far. This is a weird siren. That is hella weird. Beautiful vehicle, though. Love the high-vis orange they're using with these. I can't tell if it's white or silver or light gray. You can educate me there if you would like. But look at that. That is a good looking truck. Wow. Going to save the day, hopefully. Very, very cool. Like this pattern at the bottom, you'll see a lot on our fire trucks. But yeah, that is definitely unique looking. Of course, you won't see Scanias here, and that sucks because those are awesome. That was just such a fascinating siren, though. It sounded so weird. One of the weirdest ones I think I've heard yet on this channel. Here it is again. You hear it? Not this part. That's more of a normal, wig-wag siren. That one. I tell you what, it's effective, though. It's effective. You hear that, you're going to be like, whoa, what is that, right? I couldn't tell what kind of van that is. Is it a Volkswagen, maybe, yeah? Ooh, construction? Yeah, look at all the construction. Look at that. That language is so fascinating. It just makes my head spin like, yeah, I cannot read that. Very cool, though. I like I don't know, like very high vis, very colorful, even the construction stuff. I mean, it should be. But ours is typically like I'd say maybe a different shade of orange and then white when it comes to construction stuff. This one is really interesting. Look at me pointing out all the stuff. I know I'm a goofball. I just find it interesting. Then of course you have a Caterpillar. So what do we got? We got a Cat. That's awesome. That used to be local to here in Illinois. Of course they moved their headquarters down to Texas, which I don't blame them. And then we also have some Doosan equipment, and we have some Volvo equipment. We got it all represented. Very nice. Wow, those ambulances and fire trucks that run that siren are very bizarre to me. That's been a good discovery in this video. Not gonna lie, very unique. As you can see in the foreground, look at this. I don't know what this is a shot of. Some sort of, I don't know what that is off the road, but it looks like tires, and then you can see the Michelin logo. If I remember right, now I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong. Michelin is known as usually the best tire you can choose here. They're always really expensive, but they're also really well reviewed. They have an excellent reputation here in the U.S. at least. And, we did buy Michelins for our new Subaru last year. And Michelin Cross Climate 2s, I think they're called. They are just spectacular. They look amazing. They look aggressive. They perform incredible in snow, in rain, everything, right? They're just amazing. And the first Michelins I've ever owned, because they've always been really expensive. And I want to say Michelin is definitely not American. I think aren't they French? Yeah, if someone wants to correct me, I believe Michelin is a French company. Of course, getting an eye at traffic. A lot of familiar sights. All three of these cars in front might be named something else, but you would definitely see these in the U.S., so that's cool. Yeah, so that siren cadence is a little more pleasing. It's not as wild sounding. Maybe it's just because it's a little more familiar. It's sort of similar to a siren pattern you would hear in the U.S. But I gotta say, it also isn't as impactful, right? It works, certainly. But it doesn't have that crazy factor that other siren has. Yeah, look at how colorful these things are. So I'm seeing a lot of variety. I mean, look at the color pattern on that one. Look at the color pattern on this one, even with some greens and white sprinkled in. These are really interesting looking, right? One statement, this is a little bit reminding me more of the large variety of vehicles like I saw in the UK video a couple months back. So I was impressed by their variety. I think here I'm seeing a lot of variety of vehicles, a lot of different colors and sirens going on. It's pretty cool. My question is, this wild pattern like you have here, the super high vis, do they sell these vehicles? Say this ambulance, right? It gets retired in 5, 7, 8 years from now. Do they retire these and sell them to the public through like a government auction or a police or hospital surplus type of deal? Because we do that here in the U.S. And you can essentially get this, if this was in the U.S., you could get this van with all these crazy colors on it. Of course, they would just remove all the numbers and, logos when it comes to, like the police department or ambulance name or whatever. They would get rid of like the numbers and letters, but they would keep, most likely they wouldn't bother removing all of the colors, right? That'd be your deal. So, yeah, just curious if that's a thing in Finland, if it's honestly a thing from where you're watching. I probably asked that before, so forgive me if I have, but I always wonder how, to what extent can you buy, X fleet vehicles? Look at these. Beautiful shot here of this big highway. And look at that truck. That thing's a beast. That's not a Scania either. That is a Sisu? Sisu? How do you say that? Ooh, you hear that thing? Damn. Okay, that thing's a beast. I need to learn about that truck. And look at that red building. That is red. Wow. And here's an additional unit responding to possibly the same call. Wow. Going a good rate of speed. That's going to end it for this one. Look, that was a quick look. There was tons and tons of footage in this video, and of course, most of it was not featured here. You're going to want to check that link in the description and check out this full original video. This was really well done. Awesome footage of these really fascinating vehicles. Once again, I just love these. I love this series. I love these episodes. You guys are coming up with great suggestions, and we've expanded now into Finland, and this did not disappoint. This was awesome. That siren blew my mind. Definitely top 3, if not the most unique and bizarre siren I've heard yet. And lots of different liveries. I love the very vivid colors, and the all blue lights, of course, look handsome as well. Great emergency vehicles from Finland. Awesome surroundings, too. We saw there the highways look pretty nice. So, yeah, tell me what you thought of this down below, and any questions I had. If you want to answer those, that would be great. Please throw a like on there if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community, and keep you leaving your awesome suggestions. Where should we go next? What should we look at next? My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker, and until next time, y'all, catch you later.